the North End. This is the North End.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the North End. This is the good, the bad, the ugly of Liverpool versus Chelsea, the Liverpool version. Now we're trying something new. We've moved away from the 5 things we learned. And if you like this, please subscribe to us. Subscribe. We're looking to grow this channel, so would love you to join us, would love you to like and share. And also, of course, if you agree or disagree, please leave a comment so we can get involved in the chat. So I'm going to jump right into this, and I'm going to start with the good. And folks, I am scrambling for something good here. One thing I can say that's impressive to me is the emergence of Bajcetic, our new holding midfielder. It's about time Liverpool had a few more graduates from the academy, and this guy does very much represent someone that could be playing for Liverpool for the next 10-15 years. And beyond that, it is painful. Darwin, I thought, was good from a chaotic perspective when he came on. There were very, very, very slight moments, but again, I'm clutching. There was nothing really good, to be honest with you. It's the way the season's going. And the funky thing about this game is both of these two teams weren't just excellent football teams last year. They both contested both domestic cup finals, and both have fallen off substantially this season. I'm going to wrap my good up there because it was bad. It was bad. And that leads me to the bad, which was, am I allowed to say everything? No, one thing in particular that I thought was bad today was the lack of creativity and the lack of fluidity from Liverpool across the board, but particularly in the midfield. Now look, Thiago and Bajcetic have a pretty good connection. There's actually some long-standing family ties there, and I feel that they complement each other very, very well. But beyond that connection, I just don't think we link up enough. We're still not getting enough or anything from Naby Keita. The writing's on the wall there. And later on, we saw Fabinho and Thiago and Curtis Jones come on and make no impact. And this isn't just the midfield, by the way. Like, it's easy to single out the weakest area of Liverpool's team at the moment. But there was also nothing really flowing in attack. We can't get Mo into the game. We can barely get Gakpo into the game. It's been a struggle just to play the Liverpool way, almost to the point where, Klopp's teams have evolved over time, and we don't really know what this Liverpool team's Liverpool way is. So lots and lots and lots of improvements to be made. I think we can make easy improvements when the likes of Diaz and Jota come back. Even today, Darwin and Trent, they're in our starting 11 and they're on the bench. If you look at the actual team, though, how many of those would have been when the season started in the top 11 of Liverpool's team? It's actually not that many. The goalkeeper, Robertson, to me, Konate, even though he's really good, Konate and Gomez are not the starting defense at Anfield. To me, that's Matip and Van Dijk, of course. In midfield, it'd be one of them, Thiago, and in attack, it would be one of them as well, Mo Salah. So really, did I just count 4 players? And that's not an excuse. I've never used that as an excuse. North End regulars will know I don't really use the injury. There is a reason behind why Liverpool are playing badly, but at the same time, that's what squad depth is for. And also, we need to figure out what the hell is going on with the injuries in the first place. So, not an excuse, but it was bad. It was bad across the board. There's only one way to go from here, which is up, because to be honest, based on how things have gone since we came out of the World Cup break in a relatively good run of form, but where it's gone since then, there's only one way up, and today was definitely a reflection of that. And lastly, the ugly Liverpool shooting. Now, we clocked up, especially in the second half, I think it was 15 shots. and I believe there was only 3 or 4 of them on target, and the majority of them were over, and not just a little bit over. It's almost like at Kirkby recently, there's been a lot of rugby being played, and not so much football. We got to get back to the basics. Every single one of them, Mo, Gakpo, Nunes when he comes on, they've got this thing about blazing it over. It's either over on the majority side, and then on the minority side, there's these like cross-come shots, or there's one I remember fell to Naby, and it just trickled off his foot. When really, if you're an attacking midfielder, you identify as an attacking midfielder, that's actually a chance. So poor shooting, poor attacking, poor decision making. The ugly was the shooting. Anyway, that's it for this first Good, Bad and Ugly. I think we'll have a Chelsea version as well, so be sure to check that out. And otherwise, I shall speak to you soon. All the best. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to the North End. All the best.
This is the North End.